Hi, welcome to another video about Audi A2. In this video I will not do anything, but I will just give you a short update where currently the situation is. I've done quite a lot of work on the electric, some work on the mechanics already, but even that I said that I will not do any retrofit or upgrades until all the problems and service items are done. So I kind of didn't follow through this, because as you can see I already bought new wheels, and here is also a factory Audi A2 roof rack, roof bars, and I've also done one other thing. These are aluminium lift points that go to the lifts that go here, so that it is easier to lift the Audi A2. So even if I didn't follow through, I already bought this few items. Maybe just a short story about this, behind this. As you could already see, maybe I will show you here. As you can see, the genuine aluminium alloy wheels are very scrapped, you see, and they are all for the same. So I was checking to get them refurbished, and the price was quite high. So I then started looking about to try to buy some used ones, and here it is, a set of exactly the same Audi A2 wheels. And as you can see, this one is scuffed a little bit here, but this is the worst. All others are better. And where did I receive this? Where did I get this? I got this from Germany. So it was quite a logistic problem to get them to Slovenia, but after a little bit of action, they came to me. And let me show you also something, why they are quite in very good condition. I also have the center caps. They are all in perfect condition. So as you can see, the tires are quite, let's say, they would be still usable maybe, but let me show you something. You see here, 1500. What this means, that these are the tires, that these tires are 22 years old. So basically these are the factory tires that came with the car from the factory, and this is why also these wheels look much better than others, because they have still the factory tires on. If I just put this down and let me show you something, okay? As you can see, these are the still factory weights. So basically I was quite lucky to get these wheels. They were not really cheap, but okay. So I have the wheels sorted now, and now let's go to the story about the Audi A2 roof bars. They are very hard to find. As you can see, they are a genuine Audi item. And sadly they are not in really good condition. They are a little bit scuffed here, and as you can see, they look now really nice, but I will put a picture up of what they looked when I got them. So it was quite a lot of hand grease needed that they came to here into this state. But how did I get a hold of them? Well, basically I was one day I was looking at the Subito IT. This is an Italian website that sells used things, and I just searched for Audi A2, and the first item were these roof bars. I checked them. I couldn't believe it. The seller just published them a few hours before, so I just bought them. Well, this was also a little bit of logistic nightmare, and I will give a picture up how they were packed, so not really good. But okay, I'm really happy that I got them, because Audi A2 has a very small boot space, and if we will go camping with this, I will definitely need roof bars, and they are not so easily to be found. So this is the second thing. So first are the tires. They have one story behind with factory wheels with factory tires still. Then this roof bars, and now let me show you these aluminum items that will be used so that it is easier to lift the car. These are for the rear, because rear is very limited space there, and these are for the front. As you can see, you just put them here, and then you can you just put into the hole here, and it will not damage anything. It will stay easily. It will stay everything undamaged. So this one goes here. Here is the lift point, just into the hole, and then you can put the lift and lift the car up without damaging any plastic or anything. So this is the third thing. These three are very positive, so I'm quite happy, especially for the roof bars and also the wheels, because now I will be able to have them nice. As if we look maybe also this one, as you can see, it is really scuffed, there scuffed, and also the other ones. Basically all four wheels are very scuffed. You see here it's marked, so it would really cost a lot to fix it. And now let's go to one thing that it is not so positive. As you know, I've already solved the rear left doors that were not locking, and everything was good until now, and now something else happened. So let me show you. If we go in, and I will try to put the ignition on, and listen. Have you heard click? Okay, once again. Listen for the click. Okay. So the problem I've checked with my diagnostic tool, and I will put a link. I will put a photo here. So it is the problem with the same doors, left doors, and that it won't desafe. So this is usually a problem I have replaced. I thought that the problem was in the locking mechanism, but the problem was in the door control module. So I have replaced it. And since I already got the new lock, I also left the new lock in. And it looks now that this new lock is giving me a headache. The doors still lock and everything works, but every time when you put the ignition on, it clicks. And I really don't like this. So I will need to go once more, tear all complete doors out, door strip and everything, and replace the locking mechanism with the factory mechanism from this car, which is working perfectly. I hope, and this should solve also this problem. According to my search, the problem is in the micro switches in the locking mechanism, which can be repaired, but I will just replace the whole mechanism, and maybe after that I will try to fiddle with the broken locking mechanism and repair the micro switch just to have a spare. So this was everything that I wanted to share with you, this quick update. I really like the new set of tires, wheels, not tires. I will need to buy them, and also the roof bars. This is great, and thank you for watching. Drive safe and smile when you drive, because driving is fun. Bye. I will quickly show you the difference between the old tire, new tire, and older tire, even older tire, and why it is important that you replace the tire even if it has a lot of still a lot of tread, but it is old. Let us first check this tire. This is the tire that is currently installed on my Audi A2, and as you can see, it has still enough tread. But if I go with my hand over it, I can see that it is a little bit, it's quite plasticky. It does not grip. The tire, the rubber it just my hand just slips over the rubber. Okay, so let's see how old it is. Well, let me just find it. So if we check here, you can see it's 0509. So this tire is currently 13 years old, and this is why, even if it that it has enough tread, I will replace it with a new fresh tire, because it will not hold. And now let me show you something else. If you look from far, it looks quite okay. There's no problems with it, except that it is really hard, like plastic. And now let me show you something. You see here? You can see here that it is already, the rubber is already breaking. You can see the line that it broke. You see? Here are already these lines inside the rubber. So I would really not like to drive it. As you can see also here, you can see that the rubber is already breaking a little bit, and this is definitely not a good sign that this is a tire that would be used for this. Okay, so here you can see again. Now let me show you something else. So this tire is 13 years old, and now let's go to this tire. These are the tires, the replacement wheels that I bought, and if we look here, this thread is, let's say, almost used. As you can see here, it is almost used, and the tire should be replaced. But if you look at here, you see the tire looks like this, and here is much more shiny. This one, let me just do it like this. This one is much more shiny. And why? Because this tire, let me show you where it is. This tire is 22 years old. You see this? 1500. That means that it was made on 15th week of year 2000. So this is basically the factory tire that was equipped from the factory for this car. Not for this car, but for the car that I bought the wheels from. And interestingly, this tire, as you can see here, it's also, the rubber is slowly breaking. You see? There are already some dots, and here you can see also it's already breaking the rubber, and here. So this rubber is definitely not roadworthy, and I would use it, and I already did use, not so old, but I used the old tire on the racetrack, just so that I finish them off. Okay, so this tire is 13 years old. This tire is 22 years old, and now let's go and let me show you my tires on the my other car. So here, if we take a look, these tires are 2 years old. They still have a lot of thread, but also if I go with my hand, you see it's gripping. So the rubber is still rubber, not basically a plastic. You see, it's gripping. I can feel the grip. So let me go back here. This one is 13 years. It's already slipping more. And now look at this tire. It's basically hard as plastic. It just goes through. So I hope that this helped. And that it was interesting. And this is why you should need to replace the tires. I usually replace them after 4 years, and this is also the time that in 4 years I usually just use the threads, so they need the replacement. And after that you can feel, but already after 4 years you can feel the difference with fresh tires at 4 years old. Not, I don't even want to think about it, how it is with 13 years old tires or 22 years old tires. Thank you. Bye.